Hello everybody. Today we're going to talk about something truly amazing. It's a story about a city, a river, and a big change. Imagine a beautiful ancient city, Seoul, the heart of South Korea. Flowing through its center was a special river, Cheonggyecheon. For centuries, it was the soul of the city, a place where people gathered, children played, and life happened. Cheonggyecheon means clear water stream, a natural wonder in a bustling community. It was more than just water. It was a meeting place, a source of joy, and a witness to history. But as Seoul grew rapidly after the Korean War, the city's priorities shifted. The population boomed, buildings rose, and cars filled the streets. In the rush to modernize, the little river became neglected and polluted. City planners saw it as an obstacle to progress. The vision for Seoul became one of wide roads and towering buildings. The Cheonggyecheon, once beloved, was now seen as outdated. The decision was made: cover the river, hide it beneath concrete and steel. The city was transforming, but something precious was being lost. The gentle stream that had shaped Seoul's identity was about to disappear. This is the story of how a city forgot its river and what happened next. It's a tale of loss, change, and ultimately, hope. Let's see how Seoul's heart was buried and how it would one day beat again. The journey of Cheonggyecheon is just beginning. In the 1960s, progress meant concrete and cars. Seoul's leaders decided to cover the Cheonggyecheon, turning it into a concrete channel and then building a massive elevated freeway on top. The project was hailed as a triumph, solving pollution by hiding it and creating a vital road for the booming city. The new freeway became the commercial heart of Seoul, buzzing with businesses and constant traffic. It was a symbol of South Korea's rapid economic growth, the so-called miracle on the Han River. For decades, the Cheonggyecheon Freeway was a landmark of modern Seoul. People were proud. It showed how far the city had come. But beneath the concrete, the river was forgotten. The focus was on the future, fast, loud, and built on concrete. The area thrived economically, but the natural beauty and community spirit faded. The river that once brought people together was now a hidden memory. The city had traded its soul for speed and industry. No one thought much about what was lost. The Cheonggyecheon was buried, and with it, a piece of Seoul's identity. The city moved on, but the cost of progress was growing. The concrete artery pumped life into the economy, but drained it from the community. The story of the river was far from over. Change was coming, even if no one could see it yet. The seeds of transformation were quietly taking root. The freeway became one of Seoul's busiest places, 180,000 cars a day. The noise was constant, the air thick with exhaust. The area, once defined by a gentle stream, was now a concrete jungle. Sunlight was blocked, neighborhoods were dark and gloomy. The human cost grew: stress, pollution, and declining health. By the 1990s, the freeway was aging and unsafe. Cracks appeared, and engineers found serious structural problems. The city faced a choice: spend a fortune to repair the freeway, or do something different. The community was divided. Businesses needed the road, but residents suffered. Respiratory illnesses soared near the freeway. The symbol of progress had become a source of sickness and stress. Was this really the future Seoul wanted? The city stood at a crossroads. The cost of concrete was becoming too high to ignore. Something had to change. The problems ran deeper than traffic. Covering the river disrupted water flow, increasing flood risks. The concrete channel couldn't handle nature's power. The area became an urban heat island, hotter, more polluted, and uncomfortable. No trees, no green spaces, just relentless heat and noise. The freeway split neighborhoods, making it hard for people to connect. Small businesses struggled as the area became less inviting. The economic engine was sputtering. By the early 2000s, the freeway was old, unsafe, and expensive to maintain. Seoul had a choice: patch up the past, or imagine a new future. The city needed a bold vision. The time had come to rethink what progress really meant. Could Seoul trade concrete for something better? The answer would change the city forever. The stage was set for a dramatic transformation. A new kind of progress was about to begin. Enter Lee Myung-bak, mayoral candidate with a radical idea. He saw the crumbling freeway and imagined the river beneath, alive again. His promise: tear down the freeway, restore Cheonggyecheon, and give the river back to the people. Many thought he was crazy. Business owners and experts predicted chaos. But Lee believed a city's greatness was measured by quality of life, not just traffic flow. He envisioned a green, walkable city center, better for business, health, and happiness. Against the odds, he won the election. In 2003, the project began demolish 5.8 kilometers of freeway and restore the river. It was a massive challenge, requiring planning, engineering, and public support. The city worked to bring everyone on board: shopkeepers, engineers, and residents. The goal wasn't just to remove concrete, but to build a new vision for Seoul. The project became a symbol of hope and possibility. It was about healing old wounds and creating a city for people, not just cars. The dream of a river reborn was becoming real. The world watched as Seoul took a leap of faith. The city was ready to rediscover its heart. The restoration would test the city's resolve and transform it forever. The countdown to a new Seoul had begun. The river's return was within reach. The restoration was like open-heart surgery for Seoul. The freeway came down, piece by piece. Traffic was rerouted, but the city didn't just shift cars. They improved public transit, added bus lanes, and made the subway more efficient. Nearly 700,000 workers, engineers, architects, construction crews, joined forces. The city held thousands of meetings with residents and business owners, listening and adapting. Businesses received support to weather the disruption. The project became a community effort. School children created colorful ceramic tiles for the riverbank's Wall of Hope. The river's restoration was a mosaic of collective action. After more than 2 years, the new Cheonggyecheon opened in October 2005. The transformation was breathtaking: a flowing river, green banks, walking paths, and 22 new bridges. The heart of Seoul was beating again. The city had reclaimed its soul. The river was no longer a memory, it was alive. The people of Seoul had a new place to gather, connect, and dream. The restoration was a triumph of vision and collaboration. Seoul had set a new standard for urban renewal. Nature returned to the city center almost overnight. The river corridor became a lush oasis, filled with trees, flowers, and wildlife. Biodiversity soared. Plant and animal species increased by over 600%. Birds, fish, and insects came back, creating a vibrant ecosystem. The Cheonggyecheon proved that nature and urban life can thrive together. The river cooled the city, reducing temperatures by up to 4 degrees Celsius. Airflow improved, and air pollution dropped by 35%. The area became healthier, safer, and more resilient to floods. The restoration wasn't just about beauty, it was about sustainability. The city gained a natural air conditioner and a living, breathing heart. People could breathe easier, and the city felt alive. The Cheonggyecheon became a model for green urban renewal. Seoul had shown the world what was possible. The river's return changed everything. The greatest gift of the restoration was to the people. The river became Seoul's living room, a place for everyone. People strolled, relaxed, and reconnected with nature and each other. Festivals, concerts, and art filled the riverbanks. The Cheonggyecheon revived its ancient role as a cultural hub. Health and happiness improved: cleaner air, less stress, more activity. The neighborhood became a desirable place to live and work. Businesses thrived, tourism boomed, and property values rose. The project proved that what's good for people and the planet is good for business. The river brought pride and joy back to Seoul. The city rediscovered its sense of community. The Cheonggyecheon was once again the soul of the city. Life after concrete was brighter than anyone imagined. What can we learn from Cheonggyecheon? It's a message of hope. Even our biggest mistakes can be undone. True progress means creating cities that are livable, sustainable, and human. Seoul showed the world it's possible to trade concrete for water and traffic for nature. The project is a blueprint for healing urban scars everywhere. It takes vision, courage, and collaboration. When leaders and citizens work together, anything is possible. The Cheonggyecheon is proof that dreaming big can change a city and inspire the world. Our cities are our homes. We have the power to shape them for the better. The story of Cheonggyecheon is a call to action. Let's imagine greener, healthier, more joyful cities. The river's return reminds us, it's never too late to choose a better path. What an inspiring journey, one that continues to ripple outwards, far beyond Seoul.